Mr. Teoni, get us started. Let's play pickleball. Last match of the night.
Yeah, Pesa Teoni is some of the most explosive athleticism, too. I mean, look at those legs. Absolute tree trunks right there. The man can fly around the court, and I'm expecting him to play well in this particular matchup.
Second serve. 0-0-2.
Yeah, there's that hand speed on display from Dylan Frazier, kind of throwing himself into the mix for the absolute best right side player in all of men's pickleball.
Very nice from Craig Johnson. Obviously, Augie got another part of that Arizona crew, and Craig often paired with him, and then he kind of knew, like, Augie's getting, like, so good now. He might get, not that Craig's not a great player, but into that upper tier.
I think Riley Newman moving back.
Yes,
I mean, that is a pretty decent practice pool and crew down in Arizona.
Yeah, short-lived stay in Dallas for Riley, back where he came from.
Watch. You, me.
Oh.
You. Me.
Wow. Two players flying towards the ball, but Craig got there first.
He did. He said me, so
I know.
Got to get there.
1-1-2.
I mean, it's entertaining, as we said earlier in one of the women's matches with Bouchard and Sleeth, but you usually don't win when you are the one.
1-1-1. Point.
Tough break. Right up the middle. Nobody home.
2-1-1. Point.
You got it. Come on.
Yeah. 3-1-1. Second
big flub. The dink from
Oh my gosh. It hit the Selkirk bar.
3-1-2.
Wow.
Yeah, and you have to be careful when you're Dylan Frazier and J.W. Johnson, because I think at this point, they're 1B in men's doubles.
Yeah.
So every single team is going to be bringing their A game, and you cannot have lapses of focus against some of the talent out here in the draw. So, you know, very early in the match, I'm not saying specifically here, but just as a more of a macro generalization right there, they have to be ready because they have a target on their backs.
Yeah, you want to win 3 in a row, you're going to have a big old target.
Nice.
Craig Johnson, what a shot right there.
Yeah.
3-1, right?
Correct. Here we go. 3-1-1. Point.
You like right here?
4-1-1.
You again.
Second serve. 4-1-2. Side out. 1-4-1.
Oh, boy. Oh, we're still playing after that. And they win the rally? Come on.
Unreal digs and the patented flipper from J.W. Johnson. My goodness, already having some highlight reel points early in game 1.
1-4-2.
Oh,
Side out.
dear heaven, what in the world just happened there?
Yeah, just didn't get there, Dave. Didn't get underneath the ball.
I mean, did he take a divot there? I mean, what happened?
hit the ground first with that proton paddle. Pretty wild.
4-1-1. Second serve.
Really nice leave there from Craig Johnson after a nice firefight.
4-1-2. Point.
Yeah, you just can't imagine that I can get tagged by the right side player that hard as a lefty, and he got clobbered.
He did, and on the forehand, hitting the outside wing.
Yes.
So Pesa had the maximum time to be ready, just too much.
Oh no! I hope that didn't hit an eye. I think it's a chin, which doesn't make it any better. But that is terrible for Craig right there.
Yeah, the old clipper off the tape, and I think it was high chest or chin.
6-1-2.
You never want to see it in that temple or eye area.
Uh-oh. They might need a timeout, so both get tagged.
7-1.
And whoops.
I mean, they're just a special couple of kids, aren't they?
They are indeed.
The hand speed is just
Time
unbelievable.
in.
Better in rec.
7-1-2. Point.
Yeah, and it's been a bit of a mess over the last few shots for the crew from Arizona here.
8-1-2. Point.
And that's something that I think J-Dub has consciously worked on, is adding the top spin drops, because he used to chip everything. And I think obviously top spin can help in a lot of ways.
Side out.
That's a good think.
Yeah, nice little carve there from Pesa Teoni over on the
191.
opposite side. The lefty on the left. You don't see that too often.
Oh my, get off the ground, Pesa. Oh no, hit it 10 feet deep, Pesa. Oh no.
He had the early jump too, showing
He
off
did.
the athleticism. But after a pretty rip-roaring start, it has been trouble from the boys from
192.
Arizona these last few moments, as you said, Dave. Got to get it situated.
Point.
James, you've been throwing a little shade occasionally in some of your interviews. Would you care to elaborate a little bit, especially on that last one, about a specific king?
Oh, I'll wait until after the point.
Oh, right on it.
Side out.
That's the tough thing. I mean, it's it can be frustrating to play these two because everything's got to be so good because they're so good out of the air.
9-2-1.
Both of them.
Don't avoid my question, James.
Second serve.
That one looks good from Pesa.
Yeah, the
Kinda shows
floor
me.
is yours, James. Go ahead.
Look, there's a lot of kings on
9-2-2.
Instagram. I was just speculating. I wasn't thinking of anyone in particular. Nobody from my area in Boca.
Who's just coming back from injury? No one like that?
No.
Uses a paddle tech paddle, maybe?
Maybe.
Okay.
291.
We'll
No, he's a great kid. He's a good kid. He's learning how to socialize. But as a player, he's fantastic.
Second, sir.
So do you have anyone else on your hit list if you continue to win and take interviews in
292.
this tournament?
Nobody I could think of. It's my hit list is pretty short. It's pretty thick though. It's got Jimmy Miller on it, and that's about it. No, I mean I love Jimmy.
921.
I actually do, but it was low-hanging fruit there.
Oh, Craig Johnson goes for the
Game point.
smash.
I'm just a little disappointed Jimmy's not here because I played with Tyler under the assumption that Jimmy
10-2-1.
was going to come watch and heckle our opponents. That's all. That's where that comes from.
And that will do it. So Frazier and Johnson, a commanding win in game one, 11-2. Team AZ has got to rally. So in this up here because that was filled with some mistakes. Good start there. James, I know you practice with these guys a lot. Is anything held back before going to a tournament, or is it full send the whole time?
Good question. I'll wait.
Nice from Teoni.
So there is no denying that J-Dub and Dylan are an unbelievable team. And they might be better against the field than Ben and Colin. And you're, you know, conventionally taught in sports, the greats of the game, you know, they bring full intensity to every practice. They treat practice like a tournament. And if you ever watch J-Dub and Dylan practice, you know that's not the case. It's, at least when they do it with me, I mean, we just mess around. Especially, I mean, J-Dub's absolutely hilarious in practice. The more you get to know him, the funnier you realize he is. It's, but they try sometimes. I mean, we play for Fresh Kitchen sometimes. They'll try.
So you got a dinner on the line. You might see the full gamut.
Yeah, it's funny with JW. If you play him for like $20, he doesn't really care. But if you play him for Fresh Kitchen, which costs about $15, I think he can conceptualize that better than money. He can understand what it is, and he just goes all in.
And so do you think it's fair to say that it's a 1A, 1B situation in men's doubles for the Johns brothers and Dylan and J-Dub?
Absolutely. Me being a left side player, I've been in front of all the best right siders, which has been such a privilege for me. And I personally think that Dylan is the best right side player in the game. I mean, Matt Wright's playing unbelievably, so I definitely don't want to take anything from him. And Colin's obviously great in his own right. But Dylan, the way he manipulates games, the way he uses his feet, he doesn't give you that many errors, especially not in transition. And he just does everything right.
Bad luck off the tape there.
And on the right, he doesn't have to hit overheads.
I mean, it's
true.
true.
This is true.
I mean, there's not a lot of holes in the game. That might be one of them. So just mask it by staying over there on the right. Let J-Dub do the work.
Nice hands from Craig Johnson right there. Yeah, you look to have full health here, Jimmy, all the way back. You smoked an overhead here tonight.
Yeah, I'm lucky to have fully healed from it. It's, you know, shoulder injuries are tough because you never really know. You can't really go all out because you're afraid of re-injuring.
Yeah.
They're pretty delicate. So it's tricky. It's not something you can mess around with. And I actually tried to come back a little too quick, so don't listen to me.
2-2-2. I'll recall. 2-2-2.
You. Me. You. What the?
Man.
Points.
Pesa almost got a warning of language. Put the last word in the sentence away.
And that's another spot that J-Dub and Dylan shine, is they play good defense. They get to the kitchen so frequently. And you can't give Dylan that ball too much. No. He's like an Adam Stone with that wide forehand.
Oh my. Well, I appreciate that compliment, but maybe a lot better.
Just ridiculous.
Yeah, crazy hand speed. And I've seen plenty of matches where Dylan's opponent, they don't even go out wide to Dylan. They play the middle of the court or over to JW. You just don't want to stretch out wide because you know you're going to be in trouble with Dylan's forehand.
Yeah, it's my personal opinion that the wider Dylan is able to make contact with that forehand speed up, the more effective it is.
Yeah, I mean, that's
he hooks it middle.
Right, and that's what Declan and I used to do at the end of my playing career. We would just bunt the ball to the middle. Anytime we went out wide, I hate to say it, big man, but Dylan was doing some damage.
Big swing from Teoni, goes well deep there. So Jimmy, who are you going to be playing with? Because you have some work to do in the race standings here in men's doubles to get in there. We want to see you in the finals right back here.
Yeah, I mean, it's unfortunate, right? I missed, I think, 4 key tournaments.
Yeah.
Which is going to hurt you. But I've got some good partners lined up. I've got another one with Matt. Another one with Tyler.
Right here.
And I actually was going to have this one with Thomas, but unfortunately wasn't able to make it. I'm totally blanking on who my partners are for this. It's not a good time.
If you are James' partner, could you please text me right now so we can fill that in?
It's always tough there. JW a couple times now off the tape. Kid's talented enough when he gets a few breaks in his favor. It's almost insurmountable.
Big.
I'd like to see the stats on the success rate of JW's backhand out of the air from neutral situations versus anybody else's, because I think that might be
number one.
Oh, for sure it's number one. I just think it could be pretty astronomical of a gap. I mean, maybe Ben, but I think JW's flick is better than Ben's roll.
Yeah, I felt the last handful of times I played JW in front of him, I felt just completely helpless.
You mean like that? Too bad we don't have broadcaster cam for the eyeballs that Ignatowicz just shot our way after, and the defense rests.
I mean, anybody can hit it hard with a backswing.
Yeah.
But he just lays the paddle out. There is no backswing whatsoever, and the whip through the zone is second to none.
And he owns it. His Snapchat username is FlickWizard. And that's a fact.
See this is why we brought you on, James.
Yeah.
No, he's always talking about it. He owns it. He's all about it. Anytime we're interacting, he flicks it. He'll be like, "You're another flick for J-Dub." That's what he says.
He's just got that little smile he gives you too. You know, after he lights you up, he's just got that little and you're just JW.
He's an awesome kid. He's actually one of my favorite people.
Yeah. Watch out. Watch out. Go, B. Go.
Just unbelievable angle there. Didn't hear too many cease from you in this afternoon's event. Any reason you put that away, or just
a little, I don't know, a little tired. Sometimes the C comes out, sometimes it doesn't. You do not want to force it.
Yes.
You don't want to force it.
You don't want to.
It has to come out of you naturally.
Let it happen.
Yeah.
6-3-1.
One thing you guys may not know, J-Dub will talk trash and wreck at a pretty high clip, and he's pretty good at it. People don't realize They think he doesn't talk.
I would. The first statement I could see happening, but good at it. Are you sure he's good at the trash talk?
He's good at it compared to a year ago.
Okay.
So he's working on it.
He's working on it.
Okay.
No, he's actually. I mean, it's unique.
Two backhands in the middle. Just this is a tough team to play no matter what position you're in. Jimmy, what's your opinion on the progressive draw?
8-3-1.
I like the progressive draw. I think it's good to know when your favorite players are playing, and it makes for some more structure for the pros.
Second serve.
One of the other things, and I hate to harp on JW this entire
James, we need to go here first.
8-3-2.
AB is just zonked.
Me? Yeah. Go. Yours. Yours. Go. Go. Okay. You.
Just too good. Thoughts on the sleeping AB there?
I'm not sure what's going on. Well, we're actually both a little sick.
9-3-2.
We didn't want to say that because people will be like, oh, it's an excuse that you lost in mixed. I don't really know what's going
Point.
on.
Match point.
That's one of the reasons why I was a little tired in men's too, like a little dizzy kind of. I'm not sure what's going on, but you guys don't want to hear that.
So you just waited until you were on the broadcast to bring it up.
Yeah, we had no idea until 12 seconds ago.
Side out.
Well, I don't know how many people are watching this, but this might not be the most viewed match of the day.
10-17 on the East Coast. We appreciate you if you're there.
Point.
I found that the only way you can get a speed up past JW Johnson is if you don't get it past him. You just try to hit him.
Okay.
I don't really try to pick spots. Same with Dylan. Their hands are almost too good. I think it's very tricky to try to pick a spot.
So center mass?
Second
Center
serve.
mass, hard and high. I really, and it's you know, some people don't want to speed up full bag at others. I get it in rec, but if a player's got really good hands, probably means their tracking isn't as good outside of Riley. Riley's a great combination of good hands and good tracking. But if I were playing myself, I would say probably 70% of the time just try to hit me. I'm not leaving it.
Adam's apple.
10-4-1.
I'm not leaving anything.
Most guys that have heavy hands do not.
Second serve.
A rough third on a match point there, but the lead is comfortable.
10-4-2.
I want Pesa to win this point so I can keep commentating.
Okay.
Come on, Pesa. Yeah.
Oh,
he made it.
Point.
They gave it to him. I don't know if he made it or not, but just the laws of Jimmy being in the booth overcame that call there. Oh,
Second serve.
no. Your boy, it does not.
Yeah, J-Dub and Dylan are two of the most fair callers, too.
Yeah.
14-2.
For sure. Oh, no, and they had the ball for about an extra 12 seconds there.
All right, guys. Well, it was good being on this broadcast.
You think this is it right here?
10-4-1.
You're
And they're
calling
smiling.
it? You're
See
calling
that?
it?
They're smiling. That's always dangerous. That's not going to
And
work.
the call is it. That is not going to work indeed. Dylan Frazier, J.W. Johnson win the...
A clean victory, guys, and you are through. Congratulations. Moving on to the quarterfinals. What did you know you'd need to do well against this team?
Yeah, that team's solid. They dink really well. They're just pretty consistent, so we got to go out there and make balls. It's not a team that's going to give you a win. Got to give a quick shout out to James. We saw him up there in the commentator's booth. Hopefully he had nice things to say, although I'm sure he threw in a few comments in there. But I've been really working on my transition game recently, and I've been watching film analysis of James Ignatowicz. He gets through there very smoothly. It's about as good as it gets in transition zone, so shout out to him.
I love it. J-Dub, you're a Florida boy. You're used to the heat. What's it like to come out here and play in 75, dry and sunny?
Slur, yeah. No, it's pretty cool. I mean, it's not as humid as as Florida is, but I mean, I'm used to it, so it's good.
What are those days like drilling in that heat? Are you like, how many shirts are you going through?
Quite a bit. Sometimes I don't even want to be out practicing, but I got to do it, so quite a few.
Well, it's paying off for you out here. Dylan, you're one of the few players on tour who balances college and pro pickleball, which cannot be easy. What do your days look like?
Yeah, I'm down to just taking one class at a time now online, so I've made it pretty easy on myself. I'm at a slow but steady pace here to finish college. I've got a few classes left. Hopefully I finish by the end of the next year, but yeah, I got to just spend about 1 day on it per week, and it's going well so far.
That is awesome. Slow and steady wins the race. Congratulations, guys. You're moving on. Guys.